Hey everybody, it's Lloyd Fernandez here with another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. I love you guys. So, I want to make this quick video, and this is one of my workout tips videos. And in this video, it is entitled, what is your body type, right? I see you got a new scenery out here. The weather's getting nice. We're getting into springtime, so I wanted to make a video outside, kind of enjoy the weather, give it a little different background scenery and all that. But anyway, right back to the video. 3 different body types, right? The 3 different body types you need to be aware of when you're thinking about working out, whether you're male, female, and you're thinking about losing weight, gaining weight, building muscle, whatever it is that you're looking to do. I'm gonna give you the 3 body types and tips on each body type on what you need to do when it comes to losing weight and building muscle, right? Okay, so the 3 body types that I got written right here, just to keep my memory sharp. You got ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph, right? Those are three different body types. You fall into you have to fall into one of those body types, right? Okay, so an ectomorph is more like the skinnier person, the slimmer person, the person that kind of, no matter what they do, they stay slim, lean throughout the whole year. They could be called hard gainers. These are those types, right? Mesomorph. Mesomorphs are kind of the natural muscular people. They're kind of in between skinny and bigger. They're always kind of like in good shape, muscular tone body. Then you got an endomorph, and that's more of the bigger people that usually are overweight, or usually it's hard for them to put muscle on. They have very little muscle, unlike the mesomorph and the ectomorph. So again, ectomorph, the skinnier person, endomorph, the larger person naturally, and mesomorph, the more in between both muscular person, right? So depending on who you are and what your goals are, you fall within one of those 3 body types, right? So I'm gonna just approach ectomorph first, the hard gainer, the skinnier one. If you have this body type, the best tips that I could give you when you're looking to, usually people that are ectomorphs, they want to gain weight, usually muscle if you're a guy, and if you're a female, you probably just want to get a little bit thicker, especially around your legs. So the advice for ectomorphs, and you know if you fall in this category, the best advice to give you is to stay away from cardio, right? Don't do cardio. I see ectomorphs all the time in the gym and they're doing cardio, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what their goal is, but I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing? I mean, really, you can't possibly be coming to the gym on a regular basis to lose any more weight. You're already skinny, you know? This is the natural, lean, skinny person. So stay away from cardio. If you're a male and you're trying to put muscle on and you're ectomorph, they call them hard gainers, you want to lift heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Take long breaks in between your sets to go as heavy as possible. You know, take a minute break, a minute and a half break, and then hit the weight again and go heavy. Do 6 reps. If you're doing more than 6 reps, it's too light. All right? And also when it comes to nutrition tips, you definitely want to be at high calories, okay? I mean, high calories. You want to be high carbs. You want to have high carbs in your diet, okay? That has to be the major part of your diet is carbs. That's going to be the highest portion. I mean, you want protein, obviously you're trying to build muscle, but you definitely want high carbs, okay? And high calories. It should be 3,000 and up, right? Definitely 3,000 and up, calories wise. Okay, now to go to the endomorph. This is the bigger person, the person that it's hard for them to lose weight, hard to get muscle tone, just the bigger person. These people struggle with losing weight, right? So with you guys, you definitely want to gear towards cardio, right? You definitely want to be hitting the cardio hard. You definitely want to be lifting heavy also. No matter what, you still want to be lifting heavy to build muscle. But you can incorporate on like the ectomorph. The endomorph can incorporate weightlifting heavier. You don't have to be 6 rep max. You can go 8 to 10. And then also introduce kind of like CrossFit, where it's a little bit of mixture of lifting weights and cardio to kind of give you more burning of the calories. You can do that. Or you could just do your cardio separate and then do your strength training if you're looking to build muscle. If you're a female and you're looking to lose weight, you definitely want to hit the cardio very hard. Cardio very hard if you're a endomorph, bigger person, naturally. And you can also incorporate some CrossFit training and stuff like that also. But you might want to stay away from lifting super heavy if you're a female. But you do want to lift at least, a weight that you're getting 12 reps of. If you're going to lift, you can, to tone up. But you definitely want to hit the cardio. The nutrition portion of an endomorph that probably is going to work best is low carbs. You want as low as possible carbs. You want tons of vegetables. You want high vegetables. Fats is okay to be high, but you want your carbs to be low, and obviously protein, always high protein if you're looking to tone up and build muscle. So you want your carbs about 25% of your diet, and then you want fat about 40% of your diet, and then the rest of protein, which is probably 35% protein or higher, depending on how much you're eating. But you shouldn't be eating that much because you want your calories to be low. So that's about the ratios you should be at when you're an endomorph, right? All right, now to go to the mesomorph. Now the mesomorph, like I said, this is the naturally in-between person, between the skinnier person and the bigger person. They're usually naturally muscular. It's not hard for them to build muscle. They just naturally like that. This person, you have to definitely minimize cardio, right? Now, okay, so this is kind of tricky. So with a mesomorph, sometimes you could be a mesomorph and be leaning more towards the endomorph, or you could be a mesomorph leaning more towards the ectomorph, or you could be just straight flat in the middle. You could be anywhere between. So if you're a mesomorph and leaning towards ectomorph, you definitely want to limit your cardio. I mean, you still should do cardio as a mesomorph, but very limited, very limited. But if you're leaning towards the endomorph as a mesomorph, but you're more kind of bigger, you might want to add a little bit more cardio than the other mesomorph that's leaning more towards the ectomorph or that's flat in the middle. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like a combination. Sometimes some people fall as a mesomorph, but they're a combination between a mesomorph and ectomorph, or a combination between a mesomorph and endomorph. Or you could just be flat in the middle, which is very rare. I happen to be a mesomorph and leaning a little bit towards the ectomorph, more of a heart gainer, but right now I'm on a cutting diet, so I'm trying to cut down. See, if you've been keeping up with my videos, you've been seeing my updates, but I'm probably more leaning towards more the ectomorph, but I'm really close to as I get older and I get a little bit older and my metabolism slows down, I'm really close to being I'm probably really close from being in the exact middle right now, because I can't put on weight if I eat too much. So, but yeah, you definitely want to incorporate very minimal cardio. And you definitely want to lift heavy. Always lift heavy and progressive overload. That means if you go 1 week and you're lifting, let's say you're benching 200 pounds, right? Just throwing numbers out there. When you come next week, you better be trying to lift 200. Either you better be trying to lift 200 pounds. If you lifted 200 pounds for 6 reps, you better be coming in trying to lift it for 7 or 8 reps next week. Or you better be putting 205 or 210 on there and trying to lift it for 6 reps. And constantly always trying to beat yourself. And that goes for ectomorph, endomorph, and mesomorph. Progressive overload. If you're male and you're trying to build muscle, you have to keep track of every exercise and how much weight you're pushing, because the challenge isn't anybody in that gym, anybody on YouTube, anybody at all. If the challenge is against yourself, you should be trying to beat yourself every week that you did the last time you did the exercise. And if you're not beating yourself, then you should be the next week, you should be trying to beat that number. That's the only way you're going to build muscle. If you just go to the gym and wing it, and then you're just like, yeah, I remember I did this much, and then you go in there and you do the same thing, you're not building any muscle. In order to build muscle, you have to be pushing more weight. All right? So again, back to the mesomorph. You definitely want to be on a progressive overload from week to week. Very minimal cardio as possible. Cardio, yes, but very minimal. That mostly keep track of your calories. When it comes to nutrition, you want your carbs to be around 40 to 60% of your diet. Obviously, fats low. You probably want, I would say, anywhere 20% fats or lower, and then you want the rest to be protein, high protein, everything protein, right? I'll do probably 40 to 50% carbs, and then I'll do the rest protein, or I'll do 40%, 20%, 40% carbs, 20% fats, and then I'll do 40% protein. And then if I do eat a little bit more, I got some extra calories in my diet left in the day, I'll just stack it up with protein. That's for a mesomorph. And like I said, mesomorph is usually where everybody, the ideal body type, because you're kind of not skinny and you're not fat, you're like right in between, you're naturally muscular. But like I said, there's always a combination that you could be a mesomorph, but leaning more towards ectomorph, or mesomorph, leaning more towards endomorph. So depending on your body type, you need to take these tips that I gave you here and apply it to your workout plan, your nutrition plan. Because like I always preach in all my videos, nutrition and self-awareness is way more important than hitting that gym. If you could get your nutrition down and you know your body type and what you need to do for your body type, it will benefit you way more than going to the gym. Now, yes, going to the gym is very important and you definitely need to incorporate that. But what's more important is knowing yourself, your body type, and how to eat properly for longevity and health. And also, it's going to give you results. Because if you hit the gym and you don't do that part, your results are going to be very minimal. And you're going to be doing something that is not sustainable. You're not going to, let's say you don't take any of what I said into consideration, your body type or your nutrition, and you just go like a madman or madwoman to the gym and burning calories. How long can you sustain that? You can't go years and years and years like that. If you do get results and you're happy with it, no, you're not going to sustain that because it's impossible. Time gets in the way. Other things come into life. You got to work. You got family, or whatever your case may be. So the best way to go about it is the smart way, the scientific way, and the nutrition way. And put the nutrition into effect. Put your body type into effect. And then go hit the gym. And you don't have to hit the gym that much or, to that extent. Especially, I tell females all the time. I mean, a lot of times when females are usually the ones that are just trying to lift weights or just kind of get thicker on their legs and thighs and butt. I mean, they don't have to hit the gym as much, as a guy, where a guy has to do a lot of strength training. So if it's just all about losing weight for you, you're not even worried about getting thicker down below your waist. I mean, you could pretty much do most of your weight loss with just nutrition and not even have to hit the gym. I mean, it would be good to do some, every now and then cardio and do a little bit of work, but I mean, it's not necessary. So that's what I'm saying. Trying to put that out there to the world: nutrition and self-awareness. That's why you always see on my videos on hashtag, when I put it up on Instagram, Facebook, I put health, wealth, and self. That is the tag that I live by, because that is very important to know those things. All right, guys. So I make videos about health, nutrition, obviously, working out tips. I also do videos of real estate for buyers and sellers, entrepreneurs, salesmen, people looking to get into real estate as real estate agents, newer agents, seasoned agents. I give tips and advice, and I also do mindset videos, kind of just tips, discipline, advice for life in general for everybody. So make sure you like the video, subscribe, click the subscribe button, stop playing. This channel has it all. I'm going to start doing more videos in different sceneries, kind of outside more now that it's warming up. And I need you guys to share the video, let people know that there's a lot of good advice on here. I just ran down all 3 body types, and you have to fall in there somewhere. Free education. Where else are you going to get that, right? All right, guys. Keep watching. Subscribe. Like the video. Let me throw this in there real quick. I'm a local real estate agent in York, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Adams County. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell a home, please send them my way, and I'll be more than happy to help them get them where they need to be and give them excellent customer service. And if you know anybody moving to Pennsylvania, period, please send them my way. And if they're not in my area, I'll get them an agent that's in the area they're looking, that'll give them excellent customer service and get them where they need to be. All right, guys. Like I always say, I wish you luck, I wish you success, and I wish you good health. Bye-bye, guys. Boom!